Hello. Today your crystal is shungite, and we will be working through some oracle messages. This is the Citadel oracle card, and these are the Cosmic Oracle deck. And my tarot deck for today is the Tales of Tarot. I love it. It's like one of the cutest decks in the world. We have the Miser here. Someone could have recently threatened to, quite literally with the bricks in this, like throw like a brick through your window. Or maybe someone like has been trying to like throw pebbles at your window. The descriptive words of this card are stubbornness and inflexibility. So someone could be struggling to release you. And they're really not accepting the shift in perspective their intuition has been guiding them to. Because spirit has just been screaming at them, just let go. Yeah, collective. You're being guided to get into that new Six of Swords energy, a new boat. This person could have made you like suffer from a lot of damage to your ego, which is a very big factor in staying in abusive and confrontational relationships, or people are kind of just stepping all over you. Getting this person has been in your life for a long time, and maybe they've been painting these like false illusions of you, and you're just being called to accept like a higher stated being right now, because I don't know, the energy I'm picking up is that you've already like finished this cycle, and they're just like playing tug of war with your spirit versus like your lower self. Maybe your lower self is like meeting them halfway because of like an addiction. I'm hearing like maybe you're addicted to porn or something like that. This is just like a simple energy like bondage that is keeping you from bandaging the situation. Let's see, the Eight of Swords, so the Three of Cups, the Justice, the Hierophant, the Five of Cups, to Death, to the Knight of Cups, to the Seven of Cups, to the Nine of Cups, to the Queen of Cups, Eight of Coins, Seven of Wands, King of Cups. So something about like patience and practice, and like even when it comes down to like your patterns, like self-respect, like the way you may not be practicing safer sex for a lot of you. What else do we have here? You could be like you could have traveled recently, you could have been overseas, you could have met like seven different types of like love that you haven't experienced in the past, which is a beautiful thing Spirit has given you. The Eight of Pentacles here. You kind of feel, it's a little hard to see. There's just like this little deer here. It's like all alone in these like big trees. You could live in like California or somewhere in the Midwest also, or maybe that's where you've been like traveling to. I'm hearing like backpacking, or this is like something you're planning on doing in the upcoming weeks or months, backpacking the world. Like you could be very much into like the sea, like oceanography. You could be visiting like I don't know, something about the ocean is very significant in this reading. The ocean and the stars, like the Miser card, the person's kind of just like floating out in outer space. The Cosmic Oracle kind of speaks for itself, of course. Kind of just reflecting on yourself, like figuring out like illusions. Someone could have been doing like a lot of black magic on you. You know, this is like the top hat on this frog. This is kind of like your person's energy, or whoever's been on your mind. They're kind of just looking at themselves, and this frog looks like pretty smug. He has like a heart that's open, but that's in the reflection. Like the reflection is you. with the death card coming after that. You could be very connected to like ravens and crows. You could also be interested in traveling to the salt rocks. I'm forgetting where. I think it's in Africa or the Middle East. Like the large like salt rock bodies. Knight of Cups here. You're just focusing on bigger visions, and someone is really trying to distract you. Like there's a lot of, this is like the second tower card in the deck. This Tails of Tarot deck. Like just like a tsunami of emotions like being poured on you. You see trees here and rocks. Like this is not like a normal wave of like downloads you're getting from spirit either. It could be a little bit overwhelming with the Hierophant coming out here. Something to do with family also. You could be having a communication issue. Like you'd be like blocked off. You could have like one, two, three, 5, 6. You could have like 7 brothers, or like there could be like 8 of you in a family, and you guys could be working through legal issues as well. The 3 of Cups here. Someone has been drinking a lot. Maybe you have an alcoholic in your family with the 3 of Cups, the 8 of Swords. Spirit doesn't really advise you to focus on anything like this. For those of you who are an artist, the artwork you are making recently is like has been very nurturing. You're kind of like dumping away old energies. It was just 6:39 on the clock, so that's a confirmation. You're making like you could be painting like astral bodies or something like this, or maybe you want to start doing so. If you're like a starseed or something like that, this is like a big yes from spirit to definitely step up in like efficiency and being confident in the things that you put out, because you are very passionate here with this Queen of Wands. And you know exactly what you're fighting for in like life and your spiritual journey and everything like that. It's just hard to be the person giving people a bunch of tower moments. It was just 7/16. That's my birthday. So you could be a Cancer, or you could be dealing with the Cancer energy, the 6 of Cups here. 7/27. That number has to do with like doing the right thing. That was the timestamp just then. You could be like you could be a 2000s baby. You could watch shows like Adventure Time. You might be being called to like step outside of life and maybe just like explore your inner child a bit more. You'd be kind of like annoyed with like I don't know, like I'm getting something about like the media you're watching or like social media. You could have a lot of people like all up in your business. You could be like a social media star, and it's kind of annoying. You don't really want these people knowing what's going on behind the artist's mind, or you could be like very abstract in like the way you communicate and things like this. You could have like Saturn and Gemini. You can have like Cancer, Mercury is more confirmations. You can also have a Leo sun. You could work with Aphrodite, Hades. You could have gotten like a recent message from Ceres, the constellation, or maybe you want to start investigating that area. Time out. You need to like take more time to bring in this let go energy. Because you're a free spirit and your free will kind of like dominates your life, but it's like, who are you working for? Are you working for yourself? Are you working for spirit? It's like also more so like instead of work, I'm hearing like you're maybe working too much. More like I meant like, what are you living for? It's just like focusing on priorities, like as you were, because this is something you have been doing, but distractions, a lot of distractions in this physical 3D simulation. So just make sure you're staging your room, staging your house, cleaning, taking care of your emotions. It's like, I don't know, this reading has like a lot of emotional baggage. I'm gonna try and get into that a little bit so you can give some new insights on things you might want to heal. So Spirit, if you can clarify for the collective what has been in their subconscious, as deep as we can go. Okay, so you've had like a Pisces you've been avoiding. Someone with like a heavy Pisces placement. The Nine of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords to the Two of Swords. They could be very into like a Nordic practices, like rune work and stuff like that, is what I'm getting from this. Let's see. You could have like a past life where you were a Viking or like doing this kind of work. Maybe it's like kind of like haunting you in a sense. The Hangman in reverse. You're being called to focus. Yeah. There's like a very deep part of your soul that is timeless, and like it is just asking for its representation in your life. You're like too focused on the Hangman in reverse, like the Knight of Wands and the Six of Swords. That's like timing. You're like so concerned on timing of things. What is the reader concerned on the timing of? What kind of clarification can we give them, Spirit? So you're focused on this person entering your life. You're expecting someone to kind of like pick you up. You could have been like let down by a lot of people in your life, and you're expecting like someone to come pick you up. Your confirmations, yeah. Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Coins to the Lovers in reverse. You're waiting for someone from the past to kind of come and make things right in your physical reality. But that timeless energy that I was speaking of before is clarifying that it's not, you'll be the chicken with no head. You'll just be running around. This person has not grown up. They have not changed. They are not on your level, even though you have the Knight of Cups, blah, blah, blah. Knight of, it feels like the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles or Knight of Coins, or the Queen of Coins or Queen of Pentacles. I don't know. Like even the cards, like this is like a symbiotic relationship, but you are coming up as this Queen of Coins energy. Like you are on your throne by yourself, and you are by yourself for a reason. Even this Lover's card, well, it's the bee and the plant, but I don't know. There's multiple flowers here. You can have options too. Like, I don't know, this person you're getting hung up on, they could be studying about you, or you could have been like, your spirit team has been studying about them. There have been like a lot of concerts you've gone to recently, or they've been going to, as more confirmation. Maybe they're into like, like rave type of parties, where they're like under the influence of a lot of drugs and things like that. Can we get a message as to why you're being guided to stay away from this person? Oh, well, Spirit is kind of telling you at this point in your life, you've gotten like enough messages about them, like what they're up to, what they're about. And you have planted this seed for like a healthy relationship in the past. So it's kind of up to the other person. Will they entertain this full energy again? Because you are attracting them into your life, not the other way around. You could have felt like this for a long time. Like, this is like the second chance. Timeout came out again. It's limitless. Just test your boundaries. Be open to something new, because Spirit, I don't know. I don't trust this person, but they just emulate an energy that kind of bothers me. So they're just not for me. You could love them. They could turn your whole life around for all I know. I only like to speak what I channel. I don't like to dive too much into other people's business, just because, I don't know. Just, I'd rather be the moon. I'd rather be the hidden influence. To the Empress. Yeah, like, I don't know. For me, my soul journey is just to put out the message. What you do with this information, whether you take it seriously or not, is not my business. It's 15 minutes. I'm going to leave that off here. This has been Justice Tarot. Hope you enjoyed. Deuces.